Hello friends, this is video 05 and let's start. So till now we have studied about what is Arthashastra, what is the basic feature of Arthashastra, that is basic feature of a state. Then we saw how the state originated, what was the Matsya Nyaya. Then we saw what is monarchy, what are different types of monarchy, apart from that single king, Dvairajya, Vairajya. Then what should be the qualities of ruler according to Arthashastra, and then what is philosopher king, what is Dandaniti, and then we saw the duties of the king in the next video 03. There are 13 duties and that you can see in that video. And then we also saw what is system of punishment, danda, and same things, what is atutsa, apakarita. And after that we saw what are the restraints on the king. If the king has power, so he has some duties, but he has restraints. And then after that we saw some basic concepts like time management and doctrines of prakritis. And prakritis are the vital organs of the state. So we saw there are 7 prakritis, that is 7 vital organs of the state. And that are Swami, Amatya, Janpad, Durga, Kosh, and Dand means army, and Mitra, ally. So now we will start the next after this. So what is Amatya, the minister? So the minister is someone who advises to the king regarding different problems of the society. And Arthashastra says that there should be a group of 3 to 4 ministers. And why? Because if there will be a single minister, that is single mantri, that is the term used to denote minister. So he will be difficult to control. He will be very powerful. Then if there are 2 ministers, so they might quarrel with each other and conspire against king only. So this is also not good. And if there are a large number of ministers, that will affect the secrecy of the council. So the secret things can go out. That's why not more than 3 or 4 ministers are required. So this is a form of like kitchen cabinet during king's times also, and right now also in our democracy, that we have this concept of kitchen cabinet, in which only 3-4 very confidential cabinet ministers are taken in, means they give advice to the prime minister in order to formulate policies or do things in the country. Okay, then there is also concept of Mantri Parishad. So this Mantri Parishad is means group of all the higher ministers, not those mantris which are directly advising the king, but all the head of departments of different ministries. And also in Mantri Parishad, high secrecy is required according to Arthashastra. And what is the function of the Mantri Parishad? To discuss some project. So how to discuss a project? They started by these following 5 steps. So first step is ways and means to start an undertaking. What are the means and how to start any particular project? Then second, after that, what came, like what are the resources available with the state? That is men and material necessary for concluding that particular project. Then third step was that place and time of execution, when we are going to execute it. Then fourth is forestalling obstacles, means what will be the problems that the project will face and how to remove them. And then fifth is its successful implementation. So these are 5 steps in deliberation and planning of any particular project during Arthashastra's time. And also here they have given this concept different from present cabinet form, this Mantri Parishad. How? Can you tell me? Because it is different from cabinet form in the sense that in today cabinet form, all the decisions are taken with consciousness, and the whole cabinet is responsible to parliament. But in that monarchical form, the king may take advice from 1 minister, 2 minister, 3 minister as per his wish. It's not like he has to take into confidence all the ministers, and they should have that means they should agree to each other about every project. So this is difference between present cabinet form and Mantri Parishad. Okay. And Mantri Parishad functions, what are those? That starting a new project or undertaking, then continuing previous works which have already been started, then improving those works which need some improvement. Say for example, some bridge has collapsed, so or some road is not in good condition, then implementation of orders, so whatever order is given by king, or there was a hierarchy, so the upper ministers whatever order they give, they have to follow. Okay, then comes officers of the state. So like today's bureaucracy, there are officers that time also. So there are three categories of officers. First category is yukta. Yukta are those who are appointed or employed. So they are mostly the head of the departments or organization. They are just below the mantris, or they themselves are mantris. Then there is upayukta. He is subordinate officer. He works under yukta, and you can see that there is a clear hierarchy. Then tat purshas, these are the servants, that is means they are the normal functionaries of the government, and they will implement the order of yukta and upayukta. Okay, then Arthashastra clearly tells that some qualities are required in the officers of the state. What are those qualities? First is sattva, that is the officer should be energetic. Then second is prajna, that is he should be intelligent. Then third is Shakti, Vakya Shakti, that is power of speech. He should be very eloquent speaker. Then fourth is knowledge of Shastras. So he should know the holy books and all their tenets. So these are four qualities of officers. Okay. And then how to test those qualities? So there are following tests, 4 tests to judge the candidate's aptitude. So first is Dharmopada. Dharmopada is test loyalty to the king. So then second is Arthopada, that is tests your financial integrity. Then third is Bhayopada. Bhayopada tests loyalty in case of punishment. If some king becomes angry with you or gives a punishment to the officer, so does the officer remains loyal or he becomes disloyal? So this is Bhayopada. And then Kamopada. So this test attachment to worldly desires, that is attachment to property, income, money and all those things. So those people who qualified Dharmopada, they were appointed as judicial officers. Those who qualified Arthopada, they were appointed as revenue officials. Those who qualified Bhayopada, they were appointed as close confidants of the king. And those who were qualified Kamopada, they were appointed as entertainment officers, or those people who were related to materialistic things. So this is some of the tests, some of the qualities by which these particular 3 officials were chosen. Also Arthashastra says that you have not to appoint these people. Moolahar. Moolahar are those people who waste their inheritance. Whatever paisa jo unko papa mummy se mila hai, or whatever inheritance they have, they just totally enjoy it and waste it. Then Tadavika. Tadavika, they save nothing, means they are extremely, means they just whatever they earn, they just spend it. So there is no saving amongst Tadatvika. And then third people are Kadarya. Kadarya are very miser people. They don't even spend on proper food, education or health. They just keep on saving money. So these 3 people means too much खर्चीला or too much कंजूस, या फिर जो अपने inheritance को बर्बाद कर दे. These 3 people were not to be appointed at all. So that's all for today's this video, and I will see you in next video. Thank you.